Don't remember any of the books. They kind of don't exist in my book world anymore. I'm going to say this is my current own TBR that I have currently. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my entire unread TBR. I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time, mainly just to go through my TBR and see how many books I own, but at the same time I haven't wanted to do it at all. I also don't think I have the biggest unread TBR in the book community that I see out there. I think, I haven't counted them yet, so I'll find out at the end of the video, or when I've edited the video anyway, how many I actually have. I think I've probably got around 80 unread books. I don't think it's even that high. Also going through this, I've realised there's a lot that I want to get rid of because they're just not things that I will read or that interested in. I've just kind of picked them up along the way for sake of it. So I think I do need to do a little bit of an unhaul, a little bit of a clean, and get rid of the books that I don't want to have anymore because I don't think I need them all. And also I've been quite good in the last few months with not buying any books that I don't necessarily need. Every time I go to buy a book now, I always think, do I want to read this book more than a book that I currently own? And more often than not, I think I've got quite a good collection right now, so I kind of put that book back. So I don't think it's going to be too big, but I am going to get into it. I'm not going to explain any of these books. It's literally just going to be my TBR, so I hope you enjoy this video. So we have You Have a Friend in 10A by Maggie Shipstead, The Road by Cormac McCarthy, The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton, Brideshead Revisited by Evelyn Woe, The Matrix by Lauren Groff, Daughters of Night by Laura Shepard Robinson, 100 Years of Solitude by Gabrielle Garcia Marquez, Around the World in 80 Trains by Monisha Rajesh, Civilizations by Laurent Binet, Certain Dark Things by Silvia Moreno Garcia, These Wicked Things by Francesca May, Dangerous Women by Hope Adams, Mischievous Acts by Zoe Gilbert, and The House with the Golden Door by L.D. Harper, Bonnie and Red by Julie Walker, In a Garden Burning Gold and Wild Girls by Rory Power, The Ruin of Witches by Malcolm Gaskill, Taste by Stanley Tucci, The Devil You Know by Gwen Ashid and Eileen Horn, Coming Undone by Terry White, The Book of Night by Holly Black, The Secret History by Donna Tartt, The Manningtree Witches by A.K. Blakemore, A Tale of Time Beginning by Ruth Ozeki, The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly, The Lighthouse Witches by C.J. Cook, Never the Wind and The Book of Hidden Things by Francesco Dimitri, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rotherfuss, The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart, The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden, Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhouse, The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, Master of Sorrows by Justin Call, The Black Prison by Brent Weeks, The Oleander Sword by Tasha Suri, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke, Serpent and Dove by Selby Marouin, Witches Steeped in Gold by Shannon Smart, Gilded by Marissa Meyer, The Left-Handed Bookseller of London by Garth Nix, The Merciless Ones by Namina Fauna, Red Sister and Grey Sister by Mark Lawrence, The Shadow of Gods and Malice by John Gwynne, Ashes of the Sun by Django Wexler, The Liar's Knot by M.A. Carrick, The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reid, The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch, The Eye of the World, The Great Hunt, The Dragon Reborn, The Shadow Rising, and The Fires of Haven by Robert Jordan, Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb, Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, Red Country, Sharp Ends, A Little Hatred, The Trouble with Peace, and The Wisdom Crowds by Joe Abercrombie, Soul Music, Hogfather, and The Thief of Time by Terry Pratchett, Wizard's First Rule by Terry Goodkind, Jade City by Fonda Lee, The Ninth Reign by Jen Williams, Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich, City of Last Chances by Adrian Tchaikovsky, Honeycomb by Joanne M. Harris, The Embroidered Book by Kate Hartfield, Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James, Beast and Beauty by Soman Chainani, A Marvelous Light by Frey Mask, Babel by R.F. Kwong, Age of Ashes by Daniel Abraham, Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson, Dune by Frank Herbert, A Poem of Storm and Silence by Rosanna A. Brown, Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Clune, The Mapmakers by Tamsin Merchant, A Winter's Promise by Christelle de Boss, Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, War and Peace and Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, The Aeneid by Virgil, The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling, A Christmas Carol and Other Writings by Charles Dickens, Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo, A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir, Troy by Stephen Fry, The Woman of Troy by Pat Barker, House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas, Storyland by Amy Jeffs, The Seven Moons of Mali Almeida by Shayon Karunatilaki, The Circus of Wonders by Elizabeth McNeil, Cleopatra's Daughter by Jean Daycott, The History of Magic by Chris Gosden, River Kings by Kat Jarman, Gilgamesh by Sophus Halle, The House of Soaring Stars by Beth Cartwright, and The Stone in the Skull by Elizabeth Bear. And that is it! So that is all the books that I have not read that are currently on my shelves. In this apartment, I will say, I do have another bookshelf back home where my family lives. I haven't kind of looked at those shelves in about 4 years, so I have no idea what's on them. Don't remember any of the books. They kind of don't exist in my book world anymore. So I do need to go through those and sort those out as well. But I'm going to say this is my current own TBR that I have currently. If there's anything that you think I should prioritize on this list, most of the fantasy, like the adult fantasy, is a priority, especially if I bought it in recent months, like they've been in recent hauls that I've done. So a lot of the older books that I've owned, or the non-fiction, or the kind of just general fiction books, aren't a big thing for me to read at the moment. They're just not the mood that I'm in. So they probably won't be read or brought off the TBR for a long time. But as I said, there's quite a few books on here as well that I would like to unhaul just because they're not my kind of thing anymore. Don't think I'll get around to them, and I think someone else could probably enjoy them a lot more than I will, and they'll get a lot more use than sitting on my shelf currently. So I might do another unhaul soon, just like probably a mini one, if anyone's interested in that as well. If you like this video, do please like and subscribe. It does really help my channel as always, and I will see you next Sunday. Fuckers. Stop falling everywhere.